Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Mona Lisa, your Filipino yoga teacher based here in Brisbane, Australia. So it is a Halloween themed class, this video, because of of course, Halloween season. So feel free to wear your comfortable costume where it's not gonna distract you during your practice or it's not gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Or you can use this video to do it with your family, have fun, and just, relax at the end. Here in Australia, we don't really celebrate too much, not even Christmas. So this Halloween themed yoga class is really perfect for my students to, have a feel of this season. So the most important part of the practice is, of course, for you to have fun. So take it easy. Whenever you need a break, feel free to take a break. So let's begin this class. Have fun. So the first pose is going to be child's pose. So you're bringing your knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch, bringing your hips to land on your heels, and walking your hands further in front of you. As you rest your forehead, the tip of your nose down into the mat. Become mindful of these parts of your body that's in contact with your mat. Imagining the energy that's coming from the earth flowing through your body. Taking a big in-breath through the nose, sending it towards the back body, and exhale. Feel your body become heavier towards the floor. Begin to walk your hands towards your right side. Breathing in through the nose as we expand the left side body, keeping your left sit bone grounded towards your left heel. Breathing in fully and send that breath through the left palm down your left hip. As you exhale, come back to center. Take a big in-breath and walk your hands towards the left side. Pressing your right palm down as well as your right sit bone grounding down towards your right heel. Breathe in. Send that breath towards the right side body. And as you breathe out, letting go of the things that's no longer serving you. Begin to walk your hands back towards the front. You can either stay here or come up into your 10 fingertips extended towards the front. Noticing how your body feels as you slowly sway your hips, your arms and shoulders from side to side. Coming up into your first tabletop position. Knees underneath your hips, hip width distance apart, hands underneath the shoulders, shoulder width distance apart. But if you're feeling a little bit tight on the shoulders, feel free to walk them a little further from each other. Now we're going to begin with a few black cat and black cow poses. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, draw your shoulders away from your ears, lift your sternum forward and gazing up. As you exhale, rounding through the spine, allowing your head to become heavy as you bring the shoulders away from each other. Inhale, drop through the belly, draw the shoulders away from the ears, breathing in as you lengthen the front of your body. Exhale, rounding through the spine, allowing your head to become heavy. Inhale, 2 more sets. Exhale. coming back into your neutral spine. Now, keeping your hips on top of your knees, walking your hands forward, coming into your poppy pose. This is a beautiful stretch for your front body, chest opening, arms, breathing in and out through the nose. You can lower down your forehead, or you can lower down your chest and chin if you're feeling a lot more open today. Now, if you'd like a deeper version of this, feel free to come into your fingertips, activating your triceps, your biceps, your shoulders. Breathe. And as you inhale, lift your chest and your forehead off of the floor, walking your hands back and curling the toes in. Lift the knees off the floor, coming back up into your howling downward facing dog. Oh! Walk the dog, pedal the feet, breathing in and out. Finding yourself back into your neutral spine. As you inhale, we're going to flow and do a chaturanga. So I suggest lower down your knees first, chest and chin to follow. Hug your elbows into your midline. Inhale, lower down the hips, point the toes back, press it down towards the floor. Shoulders away from your ears. You can move your hands a little bit back so that your elbows are in line with your wrist, creating a 90 degree angle with your elbow. Breathe in. Chest lifts up using your transverse muscles. Curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. We'll do that twice more. As you inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look between the hands. Lower down the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, float forward, point the toes back. Lift your chest off of the floor. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. One more set. Inhale, send your weight forward. Lower down your knees, chest and chin, hug your elbows in. Inhale, float forward, point the toes back, press it down, shoulders away from your ears, lift the chest up. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Now on your next breath in, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, look between the hands, step, walk or float forward between the space between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders away from the ears, creating a slight bend on your knees as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. You can bend the knees if you need it. And as you inhale, just like Annabelle, a ragdoll, rolling up into your standing. Shoulders come back, followed by the crown of the head. Putting your hands on the sides, pressing your feet flat on the ground, lengthening the spine, arms towards your sides. As you inhale, lifting your arms up. Exhale, bringing your hands behind you on your sacrum. So bringing your fingertips to point towards your shoulders. Pressing the heels of your hands down towards your sacrum, shoulders away from your ears. Lift your chest. Engage through the legs. Lift your chest up. Exhale, core switch on as you send your hips forward, leaning back. Exhale, come back up. Release the hands behind your legs and trace it back down, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins or on the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your right foot back, coming into your lunge. Lower down your right knee. Left knee stays on top of your left ankle. Engage through the inner thigh. So draw your right knee towards your left heel and your left heel towards your right knee. Core switch on, right glute squeezing in. And as you inhale, sink the hips a little bit more forward, shoulders back, lean back. Exhale, come back to center. Press your palms down, curl your right foot, send your left leg back, coming into your plank. Remember the chaturanga, hug your elbows in and lower down. Inhale, float forward, point the toes back, shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips down, dog. Right leg steps forward, lower down your left knee, lunge. Again, internally rotating inner thighs, drawing your right heel to your left knee to your right heel. Sink the hips, core switch on as you send your shoulders back, lean back. Come back to center. Curl the toe, lift the left knee, and send your left foot forward, coming into your half lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, tracing your hands behind your legs. Bringing your hands on your lower back and rise back up. Pressing your palms towards your sacrum, shoulders away from your ears, hugging the elbows in. Core switch on, lift the toes to engage your legs. Press the legs down, hips towards the front as you lean back, breathing in. Exhale, rise back up. And release your hands by your sides. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, hands on your lower back. Lower down the hands towards your lumbar spine, pressing your sacrum forward. Inhale. Exhale, float forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Send your left foot back this time. Lower down your left knee. Right knee stays on top of your right ankle, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, engage the legs. Exhale, sink the hips forward, lean back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, frame your right foot, lift the left knee, send your right leg back. Plank, hug your elbows in, resetting the spine, chaturanga. Inhale, float forward, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward first, lower down your right knee. Now, engage the legs, the inner thighs. Core switch on, glutes squeezing in towards each other, lean forward and your hips forward, leaning back. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center, frame your left foot, send your right foot forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Trace your legs with your hands, bringing the hands on your lumbar spine, your lower back, pressing with your hands. Inhale, lift your chest up, send the hips forward. Exhale, come back, release your hands by your side. Tadasana. So that is your moon salutation. That is the first option. Now the second option with the arms. As you inhale, press your feet down, legs engage, glutes squeezing in, arms sweeps out and up, interlacing the fingers, leaving the index fingers towards the ceiling, shoulders away from your ears. Now, send your hips forward, lean back, core switch on. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Release your hands, trace your back legs with your hands, fold. Inhale, half lift, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your right foot back, lower down your right knee. Engage the legs. Core switch on, bring both arms up, shoulders away from your ears, and send your hips forward, core switch on, lean back. Exhale, come back to center, frame your left foot with both hands, curl the right foot, lift the left knee, step your left foot back, hug your elbows in, lower down. Inhale, float forward. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips down, dog. Right leg steps forward, lower down the left knee, interlace the fingers. Inhale, arms reaching up, shoulders away from the ears, core switch on, legs engage, hips forward, lean back. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center, frame your right foot, curl your left foot, lift the left knee and send your left foot forward, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly tracing the back of your legs. As you inhale, either option one, hands on your lower back, or swing up towards the ceiling, interlace the fingers. Shoulders away from your ears, chest lifts up, core switch on, glutes squeezing in, breathe. Exhale, lean back. Come back to center, hands to your heart, and by sides. Other side. As you inhale, reach the arms out wide, lengthen through the side body, shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen. Exhale, glute squeeze in, support your lumbar spine as you
Lean back. Breathe in and exhale, rise back up.
come back up. slowly fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back, lower down your left knee. Arm sweeps up towards the sky, shoulders away from your ears. Engage the legs, glutes squeezing in, core switch on. Inhale. Exhale, send your hips forward and lean back. Come back up, frame your right foot. Send your right foot back, coming into your plank, hug your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, float forward, point the toes back, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, stand up. Left leg floats between the hands, lower down your right knee. Engage the legs. Arms sweeps up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Core switch on, glutes squeezing in. Inhale, and exhale, sink the hips forward and lean back. And come back to center. Lower down your hands to frame your left foot, curl the right foot, send your right foot forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. Send the hips forward, exhale, lean back. Come back to center, hands to your heart, both sides. Down with your right fingertips on the floor. Switch your core on, okay? Lengthen your lumbar spine, core switch on, left knee to your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, one more. And exhale, knee to chest. Lower down, other side. Right palm down, left knee down. Left fingertips on the mat. And switch on your core as you bring your knee to your forehead or chest. Inhale, extend. Lengthen the spine. And knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest. Really engaging through your triceps, your shoulders. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And lower down. This is now your intermediate version. Coming into your downward facing dog. Right fingertips on the mat. Really pressing that right fingertips down the mat, and you're going to feel some engagement on your right biceps, right triceps especially, and right shoulder. Now, chest towards your thighs, don't lose the form. Left knee to your chest. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, chest towards your thighs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last. Inhale. And exhale. Other side. Right palm down, left toes down. Left fingertips on the mat, chest towards your thighs. Really pressing those left fingertips. And begin to bring your knee to your chest, chest to your thighs. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And lower down. Walk the dog, sway your hips, swaying the hips from side to side. And lower down. Child's pose.